Springs at 11, dozens of walkers from across the Coachella Valley walked for heart health this morning in Palm Desert. We hear from organizers ahead. Plus, Congressman Raul Ruiz hosted Veterans University, helping vets and families access crucial resources and benefits. We have the details ahead.
We're tracking gorgeous conditions over the next few days, above average temperatures and dry conditions. Your NBC Palm Springs starts now.
Now, connecting the valley, this is NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Good evening, I'm Tiani Jadaling. Thank you for joining us. The annual Festival of Lights parade filled downtown Palm Springs with holiday spirit earlier this evening. That's tonight's top story. NBC Palm Springs was a proud sponsor of the parade, and much of our team, including our anchors Olivia Sandusky and Mark Mester, helped celebrate the Christmas spirit this evening. Our video journalist Steve Summerall has a recap.
How does one become a participant in Palm Springs Festival of Lights parade? Lots of practice.
Usually preparing in our makeup wise, we take about an hour and a half, maybe more if you don't have that much experience.
As they were preparing for this evening's journey, I caught up with several parade participants, some traveling on two wheels, like the Desert Burner Biker Brigade.
It's a group of people who go to Burning Man, where we always light up our bikes. So now here at the parade, we light up in here and do bike tricks.
And some on roller skates, like the Coachella Valley Derby Girls.
We are a nonprofit sports team, and we play roller derby here in the Coachella Valley at the Palm Springs Air Museum. We love coming out and being part of the community, and just like there's so many people at the parade, and the vibe is just amazing. We love it. It's great holiday spirit.
I then spoke with some of this year's Grand Marshals.
I actually grew up in Palm Springs, so I have been to this parade I guess I'd say often. And I'm just looking forward to now be a part of it.
So great to start off December and the holiday season, coming together as a community like this.
I think it's one of the most fun things we have here in Palm Springs. It's a Christmas parade.
I'm so excited to be here. I love Palm Springs.
Same here. I'm so excited. Like, look at this car. I'm so excited to be here with my Miss California volunteer, and I'm Miss California volunteer teen.
And then I happened to cross paths with tonight's guest of honor.
I can't wait to see everybody with all their smiling faces, all screaming Merry Christmas to Santa and myself. We're waiting for it. We're excited, and we can't wait till it starts.
Merry Christmas to everybody out there.
Thank you so much.
Make sure you stay on the nice list for me.
Merry Christmas!
Happy New Year from NBC Palm Springs!
Steve Summerall, NBC Palm Springs.
Oh, so much fun. And more local news today, the American Heart Association held its annual Heart and Stroke Walk at Civic Center Park in Palm Desert. Dozens of walkers showed up for the CPR and Healthcare Expo, which started at 8 a.m. bright and early this morning. The goal of the walk is to raise money for life-saving research and to train as many residents in CPR skills as possible.
One of those is building a nation of lifesavers. Our goal is that one person in every household knows hands-only CPR by 2030. And so every day we're out in the community teaching hands-only CPR in businesses, community centers, schools. We also have a program called CPR in Schools and Kids Heart Challenge, where we're directly in elementary and middle schools raising funds for research, teaching kids what it's like to have a healthy lifestyle. And we also have a program called Libraries with Heart, where we're working on blood pressure numbers in the Coachella Valley. And lastly, we're also focused on nutrition security.
Our Olivia Sandusky was the MC for this year's event. Thank you to everyone who donated or took part this morning. Also taking part this morning, Congressman Raul Ruiz hosted what's being called Veterans University, an event designed to help veterans and their families access important resources. Attendees heard from expert presenters on health care, benefits, and other critical services.
It's so important that we fulfill our social contract and show our veterans our respect, not just in words, but also in action, where we can provide the resources, connect them to organizations that can help improve their lives, and also educate them, their families, and the communities on how better able to help them get the benefits that they've earned and that they need.
Attendees were also able to experience a Veterans Resource Expo featuring agencies dedicated to supporting those who served. And we're taking a live look now from our Agua Caliente Casino camera high above Rancho Mirage. An absolutely beautiful evening, especially for everyone out at the parade. Beautiful temps, a little chilly, but you couldn't ask for anything better. Kai Beach is standing by with your start of the weekend forecast.
What a way to start the weekend, everyone. Bright blue skies, not a cloud in sight, a little bit above average when it comes to those temperatures. Mild and dry, and those temperatures will rise over the next few days. As for the highs today, well, let's take a look. Here on the valley floor, we're looking at low to mid 70s. We go up the hill, Joshua Tree, we're looking at mid 60s, Big Bear just under 60. And if you're Christmas shopping at the Cabazon outlets, you're going to do that in low 70s. Tonight's evening stroll, absolutely gorgeous. Go outside and enjoy it. 8 o'clock, low 60s, 10 o'clock, high 50s, and at midnight, we're around 56 degrees. It's been cold at night. Those temperatures will pick up over the next few days. Here on the valley floor, West End, Palm Springs, low 50s, Indio, mid 40s. Joshua Tree, 41. Take a look at Big Bear. That is chilly, 26 degrees. Last week, we saw some weak Santa Ana winds midweek. They will pick up the start of this work week. Take a look at Monday, nearly 30 miles an hour in Desert Hot Springs. When it comes to air quality, we're good here in the Coachella Valley, parts of the IELA and OC. They are looking at moderate conditions. For tomorrow, temperatures rise just a bit. If you're heading to the coast, you're going to see little tiny waves. We're talking 1 to 2 foot sets. Grab your longboard, go out there and have some fun. Holiday countdown here. This is my favorite slide of the show. Hanukkah just over a week away. Christmas just under 3 weeks. And goodbye 2025. Hello 2026. In just a few days. 3-day forecast brought to you by Comforter. Sunday, high 70s. Take a look at that. We're back in the 80s for Monday and Tuesday. Overnight lows, mid 50s. Full forecast coming up in just a bit.
All right, we thank Kai for that weather update and more local news. The 33rd Annual Indio International Tamale Festival is in town, and with it are several local vendors. It runs all weekend long at Miles Avenue Park, and there's much more than just those delicious tamales. There's live music, entertainment for all ages, and best of all, it's free for the entire family to enjoy. Looks like a great time with some delicious food and live entertainment. And the holiday spirit continues here in the Coachella Valley. Diamond Wish, a fourth-generation jewelry business, presented Shay's Warrior Life After Cancer with a $5,000 donation today. The donation is a result of the grand opening event back in November, in which proceeds from jewelry purchases made at Diamond Wish were to help benefit the organization.
This donation will actually be used for our Coffees and Connections, which is our emotional and accountability group. We host it 3 times a month. And again, we buy coffee and we give cancer survivors and their families a chance to connect and heal and become supported and also become accountable for mind-body connection moving forward.
Also at the shops at Palm Desert, a festive holiday party. It took place from 12 to 2 in the afternoon. This free event featured live music, hands-on arts and crafts for kids, and complimentary pizza from Stuffed Pizza while supplies lasted. Families were also able to capture holiday memories at a cheerful photo booth with free prints, and registered guests will have a chance to win giveaways. Heading to a local alert this Sunday. So tomorrow, the Ironman race is set to take place in the city of La Quinta. It's scheduled to start around 7 a.m. and the city wants you to know there will be a series of cannon blasts at around that time. That'll be for about 10 minutes. That will be near the race's starting point in Lake Cahuilla. And this year, the Ironman race route is modified, being contained entirely south of Avenue 52. That's going to be within the city limits. Road closures begin early morning, with most activity being completed by about 1 to 2 p.m. in the afternoon. There will be metered crossings that may allow passage during gaps in the race, but delays can be significant when the main pack passes. So make sure to be aware of that if you're on the road. And get ready, music fans. Amp Bash Fall 2025 is coming to Indio Tap House on November 15th. You can enjoy live performances by local youth musicians and AMP alumni, plus food, drinks, family games, and exciting raffles. All proceeds support scholarships, outreach, and equipment for talented teens here in the Coachella Valley. Tickets start at just $20. VIP seats include food for 2. Visit ampbash.com to grab your spot and help support the next generation of musicians. All right, still ahead here on NBC Palm Springs, big changes at national parks are coming, and not everyone will get in for free. New resident-only fee-free days and higher costs for international visitors are sparking debate. The details next. Plus, a popular Japanese snack is getting an American makeover at 7-Eleven. That's the new creamy egg salad sandwich hitting select stores. We have those details ahead after the break.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Committed to covering our community. You're watching NBC Palm Springs at 11.
Welcome back. In some news across the country, free entry days at national parks in the United States are changing. Last month, the Department of Interior announced designated resident-only patriotic fee-free days. The list removes previous free admission dates, including Martin Luther King Jr. Day and Juneteenth, but adds President Donald Trump's birthday, which falls on Flag Day, as well as 4th of July weekend and President Theodore Roosevelt's birthday. The free dates will only apply to U.S. residents. Beginning January 1st, international tourists will have to pay standard fees along with an additional $100. And annual passes will cost $250, which is more than triple the standard $80 for U.S. residents. And in consumer news, 7-Eleven is introducing an American version of a fan favorite Japanese snack food. You can now get the Japanese-style egg salad sandwich at participating 7-Eleven, Speedway, and Stripe stores in the United States. 7-Eleven says its new savory treat is made with soft and fluffy milk bread and rich and creamy egg salad. The sandwich was inspired by the tamago sando, a popular item sold at 7-Eleven stores across Japan. It wasn't immediately clear which U.S. locations will have the sandwiches. Sounds like a really good late-night snack right now, a good egg salad sandwich. We're taking a live look now from our Agua Caliente Casino camera high above downtown Palm Springs. A couple people out there enjoying the after the parade. Beautiful night out there. Your NBC Palm Springs full forecast with Kai Beach is next.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate, Talking with Thalia, Kai the Deal Guy, and Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Be sure not to miss anything. If you're only watching us on TV, you're only getting part of the story. Head to our new website for the latest broadcasts. Digital exclusive content.
Welcome back. We're taking a live look from our Walter Clark Highway 111 camera in Rancho Mirage. Not a busy Saturday evening there in Rancho Mirage, but beautiful temps. Kai Beach is standing by with your full forecast.
Well, happy Saturday, everyone. Gorgeous weather here in our desert. Some might say it's the best weather in the United States right now. The high today, 74 degrees, normally 70. So we're just above average, and those temperatures will rise over the next few days. Take a look at that 5-day outlook. Temperatures warm and dry from Saturday through Wednesday. When it comes to the dew point, relative humidity, today we're around 25% humidity. That starts to dry out as we head into the work week. Take a look at Tuesday, down to 15%. High temps for today, Indio 71, Palm Springs 74. We go up the hill, Joshua Tree, we're looking at mid-60s, and Big Bear City, a cool 59 degrees. You're going to go on Highway 111, you're going to see a lot of out-of-state license plates. A lot of people visiting our desert, and it's because of this beautiful weather. That's the big reason why. So take a look at the weather they're leaving behind. Denver, the mile-high city, 50 degrees. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 26. Seattle, 54. And our friends in the Bay, we're looking at mid-50s. Low temps for tonight. Those temperatures will rise over the next few days. East end of the valley, Indio, 44. Palm Springs, 52. And in Idaho, some magical holiday events up there. We're looking at low 40s. For tomorrow's morning walk forecast, you might have to wear a thin little sweater or jacket. 6 o'clock, low 50s. 8 o'clock, high 50s. By noon, we're in the low 70s. High temps for tomorrow, we're looking at mainly 70s on the board. The high, Rancho Mirage, 78 in the 60s. Yucca Valley, and up in Idaho. Tuesday, it gets warmer and drier. The reason why, high pressure system over the southwest. That's going to make temperatures absolutely gorgeous over the next few days. And let's take a look at those next few days. 7-day forecast brought to you by Comfort Air. Sunday, high 70s, and they're going to be in low to mid 80s for the rest of the week.
All right, thank you, Kai, for that full forecast. A new house has been spotted for our coverage of the holiday light displays. Sandy Claus and Scotty the retired elf have the details.
Well, hello, viewers, and welcome back to Holiday Lights. We saw so many fabulous houses this week. Yes, that's right, Scotty. We want to give you a recap of some of our favorites. Now, these houses really jingled my bells. Woo! Take a look.
Well, my name's Leo, and we've been decorating here for about 8 or 9 years. Almost a decade. We always used to do Disney, but we kind of switching it up. Like, we still kind of keep the Disney elements. But I think the kind of main point we have is kind of in the back with the big Santa and the big reindeer. When we first moved here, our neighbors explained to us how it was pretty important for us to decorate. And we could clearly see like around like how people are really into like the kind of competition of like who goes to which house. And it's kind of just fun to see how grand we could make it. It's really nice to see like how kids get super excited, seeing like them kind of like light up as they're like kind of bringing their parents around, like, oh, look at this one, look at that one. And it's really cool just to watch it. And it's just really cool to see that many people come by our street.
Alrighty, Scotty, we're here at another house that's gonna get what?
Another sign without me on it.
Well, it's coming, it's coming. This house is Sandy approved.
Let's do it.
You gotta get in there, get in there.
Always my foot.
There we go. Oh, fantastic.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate. Talking with Thalia. Kai, the Deal Guy. And Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and of course our website, NBCPalmSprings.com. Be sure not to miss anything. If you're only watching us on TV, you're only getting part of the story. Head to our new website for the latest broadcasts, digital exclusive content, contests, and more. And now, NBC Palm Springs Sports with Caitlin Kelly, powered by Agua Caliente Casino.
Welcome back. Basketball teams across the Valley are finally lacing them up and hitting the hardwood. We're just 2 weeks away from league play starting within the Desert Empire League, and some athletes are already turning heads. The Rancho Mirage High School boys varsity basketball team is back on the court this season after a standout year last year. The Rattlers finished 24-7 overall and 8-2 in the Desert Empire League, good enough for third place. They pushed deep into the CIF Southern Section playoffs, knocking off Palm Springs in round 2 before falling in a heartbreaker to Canyon 60-57 in the third round. The team graduated several seniors, but one returning player has the entire Valley buzzing. Cash Gervin, who lit it up as a freshman last season, is back, and he's already making a major impact. And this year comes with another big storyline, a new head coach, Caleb Gervin, who also happens to be Cash's father.
You know, Cash is it's been interesting. His role has changed immensely. He shot over 50% last year. He was very efficient. And now, you know, he has more opportunities to score. So his shooting percent might go down. He's gonna get a lot more pressure, a lot more defense. But, you know, he's been in the lab his whole life. He's always been taught to play the right way. So it's easy for me to be coach, dad, and have the other team buy in because he's so unselfish.
Yesterday, the Rattlers dominated Holtville, 78-43, and Cash put on an absolute clinic. The sophomore dropped 44 points, including 9 three-pointers, and he single-handedly outscored Holtville, all while sitting out most of the fourth quarter. This kid is the real deal, and he's certainly one to watch moving towards league play. Single-handedly outscoring an opponent is virtually unheard of. It'll be interesting to see how teams match up against Cash and this Rattlers backcourt moving forward. That'll do it for sports. I'm Caitlin Kelly.
And now the Agua Caliente Entertainment Report, brought to you by Agua Caliente Casinos.
If you were lucky, you had a teacher who had a big impact on your life. That was true for North Carolina natives Matt and Ross Duffer, the creators of the Netflix hit Stranger Things. For them, it was their high school theater teacher. As Liz McLaughlin explains, the teacher's lifelong bond with the famous duo led to a cameo on the hit series.
And you'll go up in the booth. Does that make sense?
In this classroom, Hope Hines Love teaches theater the same way she always has, with the belief that every student has a spark worth nurturing.
I love first day of school energy.
What she didn't expect was that spark coming back to her decades later on one of the biggest shows in the world. Long before the Upside Down, she taught 2 young brothers at Jordan High School in Durham, Matt and Ross Duffer.
Look at those baby faces!
She stayed in touch with them through the years, never imagining they'd ask her to be in the show.
Sure, I'm happy to give it a try as long as you'll fire me if I'm bad, right? And they're like, okay, and then boom.
When the season premiered, Ross Duffer posted about her, writing that she saw something in us we didn't see in ourselves and helped give them confidence to chase their dreams.
I think it's my job as an arts teacher to teach them to see something in themselves and all of my students to see their voice.
The set was new, but the trust wasn't. A full circle moment, years in the making.
There was never a question in my mind the whole time that they wouldn't take care of me. And I think that that's pretty powerful. And I'm really grateful for that.
Missed the news yesterday? Well, don't worry. You can watch the latest stories and even original news programming over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Every morning at 6 a.m., Jerry and I are here to help you start your day informed and connected. And after our newscast, I head out into our community to listen and bring you the stories that truly impact our lives here in the Valley so that your voice is heard.
You're watching our digital live stream. For the latest news and updates on developing stories, head over to our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Don't miss our digital exclusive content. Me on a Plate. Talking with Thalia. Kai, the Deal Guy. And Desert Entertainment with Todd. Only on NBCPalmSprings.com.
News isn't all we do. We have a wide variety of original programming for you to enjoy over on our website, NBCPalmSprings.com.
Successful wildlife projects are happening all across the Salton Sea. And in the middle of these restoration efforts, lithium enters the equation. Dive into the delicate balance of nature and the emerging Lithium Valley, streaming on NBCPalmSprings.com.
Worried about missing a broadcast? Don't worry. We stream just about everywhere from Instagram to YouTube, Twitter.
A Disneyland superfan is gearing up to hit a milestone most park guests could never even imagine. You're looking at John Hale, and he plans to ride Radiator Springs Racers for the 15,000th time on Monday. Wow, I don't even think I've been on that ride 100 times. He calls the Cars-themed attraction his happy place and documents every ride in a detailed notebook. His love for the ride began in 2012 after he had a major weight loss surgery, losing 150 pounds and including 2 knee replacements. He reached 10,000 rides back in 2017, a feat that took more than 5 years. That is extremely impressive. Well, thank you for joining us. Have a great rest of your evening.